With us Isabelle Hains, who's began an organization called Band Angels, and we're going to talk with her about some of the really important issues. It's actually something that's come up just recently, ripped from the headlines, but we'll go into detail with her about the situation in regards to school safety and transportation. Thank you for coming on.
Hi, Tim. Thank you for having me.
So let me know, or let the listeners know, I guess, how you got involved with this project. I know it's very personal for you. Most people may be aware of the tragedy in Bathurst in 2008, but this was definitely a cause that a lot of people could get behind. But as of late, we can see that it's not over. So how do you feel about this movement, and how did you get Band Angels going?
Well, Band Angels started when we wanted to get a coroner's inquest into the death of my son Daniel and the 6 basketball players that were killed on January 12, 2008. And we started this website because we needed to send out messages to all the people to let them know what was going on. And I thought this was a good way to do it. And I had a friend, Melinda Jarrett, help start it. Yeah,
and you know, it's a really important issue. You know, that obviously needs to be addressed. And what has happened recently, actually, that brought some more concerns of this? I know there was a couple buses that left to take some students, and they had some bald tires on, and it was found out, which is really important, because I'm happy someone said something, because that's one of the fears, is that these people, there's not enough being done to protect these students from something as simple as making sure the tires are right.
Well, I found this out last week in the news, that District 2 had hired a chartered company called Prestige, and they had driven to Nova Scotia on their chartered bus with 60 students, and the tires were bald. And what really puzzles me the most is that this company knew already that the tires were bald before they even left New Brunswick. And they compromised the students' lives by taking the vehicle and leaving and going to Nova Scotia with them. And that was very upsetting for me.
So how do we get people to be more and companies like this to be more not only aware, but that responsible for these kind of actions? I mean, obviously you're getting some media attention, which is really important for this, but it's really unfortunate, because what happened in Bathurst is 2008, this is 2010, this should not be an issue.
No, it shouldn't be an issue anymore, because I'm wondering too, who did the inspection on the chartered bus? Because you know, how long does the tires last? How many mileage did he put on that tire before it became bald?
Right.
You know,
who's accountable for this if they're going into private? It seems like it's private busing of these students. Who is accountable? Is this a way for them, the district, to not have as much responsibility? I don't understand why they would go outside their own district.
Well, that was a recommendation from the coroner's inquest, that they use only yellow school buses or multifunction activity buses, and the Class 2 professional drivers, the yellow school bus drivers. And I still don't understand why they don't take that recommendation and implement it. And to using chartered buses, I don't know if it's because of cost or what reason. I really don't know. Or
bureaucracy just failing, possibly. But how has been the response with you dealing with this issue this week?
Well, we met with Minister Jody Carr because this implementation, to implement the recommendation for the Class 2 drivers and the yellow school bus. When we met with Jody Carr, he said that he needs to know more about the recommendation to the coroner's inquest, and that he's new on his job, and he's learning and educating himself, being the new Minister of Education. And I feel that that's not acceptable, not to me.
No.
And I feel that there's no excuse. When it comes to children's safety, there's no cost, and if they're putting a dollar value on the child, that's not acceptable.
That's probably one of the most disturbing aspects of one of the articles I read in the Telegraph, I think, that they were discussing that. you know, everything's about numbers and statistics, and how are you able to take something that is so personal to you and be able to articulate these people who are looking at these numbers that this isn't about, these are about human beings, this is not about making sure you have enough money every quarter?
That's right. I asked my question to myself like that: does safety have a price, as or is it all about cost? And does the Minister Jody Carr realize what he's saying when he says that that it's the cost or the availability of yellow school buses that he's denying safety for the children? That if he would just implement the recommendations. I know he also says too that that it could affect sports in different ways. You know, how many teams are going out, and anyway, I have to start over again.
No, that's fine. No, that's fine. Well, we'll just keep going, and I'll cut that out. But no, that's perfectly fine.
I got off track there.
No,